Yo, yo, what's good? It's your boy Sama, aka Junior Brinks, aka The Chuckster. Back at you again with another episode of Sippin' with Chuck. Yes, sir. One moment. Damn, that's good. Your boy is sipping on a acai superfood like juice blend mixed with a little bit of apple juice because you know why? He love apple juice. And you know, the acai joint is pretty good. If you ain't know, you know now. Cut my locks, man. It's gone. Can we just have a moment of silence for my hair? That was another 5 years. I don't know what it is about me in 5 years, but that joint gone. It's gone. 1 second. I feel bald. Okay. Look, we back and we got the spectacles on, okay? Because we, again, are analyzing some battles. We back to the dancing, boy. We back to it. Now, let me tell you, I know Desert Storm 5 ended a while back. Footage dropped a while back. That was just a lot of battles, bro. I had to take a break. I ain't want to keep coming back talking about multiple battles every time I record it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Let me take a break, go to my nerd stuff, and come back, right? So here we are, talk about some battles. There were some battles also in VA. You know, Wreck-It Rhythm too. Shout out to Realm Runners and the crew and the homies out there. You know, shout them out. Speaking of battles, there's an event going on. The Crump Session out here. Creative Rental Space, 7 o'clock, March 1st. That's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be fun. Carolina is coming down. I think some of the homies from VA is coming down. It's about to be Liddy McTitty, I tell you. But look, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up with all my nonsense and talking. You feel me? I don't even know why I said it like that. I don't even talk like that. That's crazy. I gotta stop watching all these videos, man. Sometimes you be picking up the way people talk if you watch too many vids. And that's like one of the most annoying things ever, right? So let's see. Let's get to these battles, though. Let's see who we got on the... Oh, yeah. Now, I already seen Oz's review on some of these. But I ain't gonna do nothing with my opinion because my opinion is my opinion and I like what I like, right? So let's start with the solo and flip side battle. Overall, this battle was a tie. Here's why. I'm not even going to take too long on this. Solo is really, really good. Material guy. Lots of quality material in his round, right? And if I have to go, honestly, it was solo, flip side, solo. If that. Honestly, for me, it was a tie. And if anything, Flipside may have actually edged it because Solo's third round, he was tired. But I also saw that in Flipside's third round, he was tired. But he also went longer. But even though Solo's round was so short, it's not like it wasn't really good. It was he left us hanging. With a beautiful cliffhanger. Like an episode of Dragon Ball Z. The next time on Dragon Ball Z. Like, that's how I felt watching that, okay? It was a good battle until the third round. I was tight. I was real tight. But, yeah, man. Flip side intro was just too long for me in this first round. That's why I gave Solo the first round. I want to say the quality of material. I mean, Solo had that. Flip side's rounds were fire though. They were good, man. I liked them. I enjoyed that battle. But man, I'm just calling it a tie because Yeah, was there a third round? No, it wasn't even a third round. I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping. My mistake. See, it felt like it should have been more rounds. That's all that means to me. Because, yeah, solo round one, flip side round two. And it's a tie. It's as simple as that. And and Solo lost the second round because he stopped way too soon. I'm sorry. Um, we're gonna talk about this Rex versus Concrete battle. Um, I'm saving the best one for last because um yeah. I personally I did not like this battle. Okay? I don't care. I did not like this battle, man. I did not like Concrete's first round. Rex got the first round solely because I did not like Concrete's first round. Um Rex had a solid round. I guess it's just something that I particularly don't like. It's it's the walking around in anything. And I've talked about this in other settings and not even in just, you know, Crump, but I noticed that in Crump it happens a lot, right? Um I want to say that like starting from like a popping and a b-boy kind of introduction into dance or just any of that, when you're dancing or just dancing in general, you got the groove, and in Crump you got the bounce. But you can bounce and have a little groove in your bounce too if you want to make it, nice. Like you refine that joint, make it your own. But like it's the walking, man. It's gotta be intentional, bro. Like it's just me. Cause maybe if like you're in an all styles battle, you know what I mean? And you like, okay, I'm doing this thing, this is an intro. But if I'm walking slow mo or I'm walking with intention. Like there's a reason for the walk. It's not just a walk. It's not me walking around, you know what I'm saying? And I see this a lot and I've been seeing this a lot for years in Crump, but it's just like, bro, like dance, bro. Dance in your round. If you ain't got no move and you need to transition. Make it smooth, bro. Like smooth it out, man. That's just me. I'm not gonna tell anybody how to crump because that's not what I'm here for. I'm giving my opinion and that's it. I do not care about if y'all like it or not, but starts a good conversation. Now, will I debate back and forth with you? Maybe. Depends on who you are. Anywho, second round I gave it to Concrete. Rex's second round started good. I hated what he did in the middle. Um, yeah, and then Concrete second round was starting to look like how Concrete when he dances. Um, and I liked that. Like I hated his first round, but that second round was good. Overall, hated this battle though. I am not changing on that. This battle was for I guess the people who were battling. I just expected more for this particular battle, and I didn't. As a fan, as a consumer, as a lover of the style, I didn't get what I wanted, and that's just me. And I'll be selfish about that. Now, my favorite battle, favorite battle, No One versus Bruiser. Ah, now them cats was dancing, bro. They was dancing. They was dancing. No One's first round, the intention behind the walk with the bag and it unzipped the bag. I'm surprised I even remember this battle. It was like a few weeks ago, pretty much a month now that I watched this. But that's how much of an impact it had on me because I really rarely remember a lot of stuff. Well, okay, I remember a lot of stuff, but I don't remember a ton of battles like unless it was like spectacular, right? Uh, man, no one's battle was amazing. And Bruiser's one of my favorite crumpers, like always has been. So that's not even the musicality, the intention behind both these cats and the dancing, great. I want to say what started to mess no one up a little bit was that second battle track he chose. I won't feel in that track, man. I won't feel in that second track, but he was making it work. He was making that track work. I just did not like that track. My opinion, once again. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. Yeah, I even put I don't know. Crump one. That's my note. My note is I don't know. Crump won this one. Man, they was dancing. I gotta stop, moving around. I don't want to get out the camera. But yeah, they was dancing mugs, man. And no one is one of those people I like to call an Energizer Bunny, bro. That man just be going forever, bro. Just going. Just going. And going. And going. And going. Energizer Bunny, bro. I know several Energizer Bunnies, and I just be looking at them like, you got it, bro. Because after round like 4, 5, 6, I'm trying to sit down. I'm trying to sit down. I got an Energizer Bunny in my fam. He is the greatest. Oh, man. Yeah. 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 I'm looking at my notes, man, and it's like, my notes is, motherfucker, I almost threw my phone. When I write down notes, look, let me tell you something. When I write down notes or I'm like thinking about stuff or I get excited about things, like I'm very, very animated. Like it's not even on purpose. It's just like I'm excited, like overly excited too. So I'll be sitting here talking about like what is happening? What is this noise he's making? Be like, oh my, like I just make random sounds, bro. Like stuff be so interesting. I tell you. Um, yeah, man, that battle. Mm, that battle was great. I'm not mad at that. All right, that's it for the Desert Storm battles. That's all I'm giving y'all. You know why? Because y'all don't need to know too much from me. I'm not giving no deep dives. This is not a let me deep dive and break down every single move. At least not right now. When I get some homies in here to talk about battles, oh, then we'll do a real deep dive and get into the psyche and things. Until then, it's just my opinion. And we keep it quick and light. Now, the Wreck-It Rhythm 2 out there in the 757, shout out VA. We had a couple battles. Honestly, I was trying to figure out because I know they had a tournament, so I was trying to figure out if there was battles that I wanted to actually like critique. I didn't want to critique any of the tournament battles because they already had judges. Like if you already got judges, there's no point in me like saying who won. I mean, I can, like Bass Boy won the overall Record Rhythm tournament. I like Bass Boy, man. He is cold, man. Like he's cold. Like he's cold. Yeah, I like Bass Boy, man. Cold dude. Um, but yeah, he battled Narcy. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect in that battle, but man, that was fun to watch. And yes, I'm a little biased. Y'all know how Joe Budden be biased about like New York. Well, I'm biased about everything VA except for living there. I'm sorry. I had to say it. I had to say it, man. That's why I left. Anywho, but who we got? Who we got in this joke? Let's see, man, because we just going. Oh yeah, the first one I watched was Yokai versus Rugrat. GG's Rugrat. GG's. I would say the third round was a lot closer, but I just like Yokai's rounds. They were way more solid. Uh yeah, they were just, a little bit smoother. The transition, the cleanliness. For what I would look for in a battle anyway. But again, I wasn't judging none of these. But Yokai, man. Hey man, it's good to see you out there dancing. For real. Rugrat, your first round was cool, bro. I remember I wrote notes about the first round in particular. The first round was cool, man. I liked it. I did like it. I did like that round. As the battle went on, Yokai was edging out the rounds. That third one, Honestly, could have gone either way, but yeah, it was fun to watch. Fun to watch indeed. And again, I'm biased. I'm telling you, feel me? Yeah. Ooh, okay. C4 versus Repo. Easily C4, and I say easily, but like they were already set to do 3 rounds, so I'm assuming these are all the exhibitions or matchups, whatever. Uh, I watched that battle all the way through. Okay. What I could say is it was entertaining. But C4 cooked him. I'm sorry. Not even sorry. Sorry, not sorry. C4 cooked. Third round was a tie. C4's rounds were way more consistent for me. Yeah, that's the end of that. We're not even gonna get into that. All right, let's get into the which one is this? Oh, Punchline versus Da Vinci. Now again, I'm biased, but I'm trying not to be biased when I watch battles. I like who I like, but I want to see what the other person do too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hype up one side, but I still want if dude's cold. Dude's cold. You gotta give him the props. That's another thing too about dancers, bro. Like win or lose, if a dude is cold, give him their props, man. Art is subjective. It's very, 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 very subjective. Okay, there's a ton of sensitive dancers. You would think music artists are sensitive. Dancers are really sensitive too. Like you need to go ahead and just give him his props, man. We don't need to be hating out here, bro. Like everybody, there's enough for everybody to eat and be cool and get better, man. We just all want to boogie down. You feel me? Oh yeah. Mm. Oh, I remember what I wrote for this battle. The Da Vinci and Punchline battle. I liked it. Da Vinci is very creative. That whole Venom thing was hilarious, bro. Hilarious. And Punchline's rebuttal for the Venom thing. Mm, ow. Okay. Punchline is one of my favorite dancers from the Carolinas, bro. Like that dude is. This is good. He's really good, man. I like watching him dance. Like that's the bro. Da Vinci was killing, but man, honestly, even with the whole Venom thing in the second round, I gave that round a tie. And if anything, Da Vinci edged in the second round, but Punchline had the first and the third. Punchline's first round was consistent. Musicality, the timing. Da Vinci had like moments in the first round, but like it won't really connecting with the song for me. For me. For me. Right? Like I'm very, very heavy on musicality. Just very heavily upon it, right? And it was just not hitting. So there's that. Um yeah, so Punchline won that joint for me, exhibition or not. Shoot, man. What else we got up on here? Where we have a time, man? Let's see. Let's see. Cause we done got through these battles, man. Like I said, I'm doing like speed runs for these battles, okay? Like we do some speed runnings and everything, man. We just get right through it. Also, too, for folks that battle, don't be so hard on yourself on the outcome. I was telling somebody this. I went to a little event on Saturday, right? It was cool. And one of my friends there, and she's like, getting all up in her head because she, felt like she could have done better, everything. I've been there. It's okay. Everybody goes through it. Prelims, blah, blah. You feel like you ain't put your best foot forward or the music threw you off. Sometimes the DJ is going to play a track that you're like, I'm not feeling this. And you're going to want to look at him like this. What is you doing, DJ, right? And you're just going to be like, all right, whatever. But you still got to dance. Even if you're not feeling it. If you're not feeling it, it's going to show. Okay? But understand this. It's okay. Don't get hung up so much on the outcomes. Yes, we are competitive. Yes, we love to compete, especially me. I hate losing. But don't get too hung up on the outcome. There's been plenty of times where I have lost battles and cats is like, bro, you're so cold, bro. How did you do that? Blah blah blah. I want to learn how you do that. I want to dance with you. Hey man, you trying to get connected, you tight, bro. You tight. So there's way more in dance obviously than just battles. You know what I mean? But like it's when you do get to compete with somebody of a good skill level or a higher skill level, use that moment to improve yourself. Try stuff. If you got your foundations down, then just work at it and just use what you know. Do what you know. Okay? If you're feeling the music, great. But overall, have fun, bro. Have fun. Okay? Because what's the point of you doing it if you're not having fun? That's it. That's my little spiel. What else we got on here, man? We gonna, man, I might actually get through some of this too. Oh yeah, the P&D and Drake project, "Sexy Songs for You." That was cool. It was cool, man. Um, I gotta say, I liked this Drake. I do like when, like Kendrick said, I hate to say it, I like Drake with the melodies, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm really been waiting for like Ransom Drake, Black Magic Drake. You know what I mean? Like best I ever had Drake, Marvin's Room Drake. Like I want that era of Drake. Nothing was the same Drake. Like back then, Drake was he was good, man. He's talented, bro. So I like Drake with the melodies. If I had to choose, I gave that album overall. If I had to go on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. Um, I was having a conversation with the homie, and it was like it sounded like there was a lot of tracks in there that just wasn't like completely done. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh yeah, it sounds like there was a lot of throwaways in here, and they were just throwing everything in there. I hate that song Nokia. I hate that. Was that little Mexican? What was that joint? That Pablo, whatever that joint was. I don't even remember what that song was called. I hated it. Nokia and the one after that, they no skip quickly. But if I had to choose my top five, my top five would go Deeper, Raining in Houston, Celibacy, When He's Gone, and it's a toss up between Spider Man, Superman, and Greedy. I'm a P&D fan. I love me some P&D. I was bumping P&D back when P&D got big, man. Welcome to the party. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. Yeah, you like that? No? Okay, fine. No, don't yank me off the stage. Oh, Meet Your Padre. That's all trash. I hated it. Um yeah. And then cold drop that clouds. Mm, this is not a music podcast, but I really like that song. I really, really do. That song was great. That song was great. What else? Let's see what else happened last week, man. Let's get into that, John. That's all I gotta say. Oh, Marvel Rivals fire game director and his team. GG's. It's been GG's. Uh, yeah, he put out a statement saying this was like, the industry is weird about all that. And, I'm like, oh man, that sounds like they wanted to save money. It sounds like some jobs I used to have. I'm just saying. But we don't know. We ain't gonna get in too deep in that. They did add the rest of the Fantastic Four, and Blade is coming soon though. So hopefully, this change doesn't make the game terrible. I saw James Gunn floating around the idea about freaking doing a DC version of Marvel Rivals. Well, first off, don't just come out here talking about I'm gonna do a DC version of Marvel Rivals because you can't. So don't do it. Secondly, give us Injustice 3, okay? Or another Arkham game, because I need those, okay? You could do an Arkham Knight game that, like, where you get to play as, like, some of the Justice League too, to switch it up a bit. Or maybe he meets Superman for the first time. That'd be fire. in that realm of space, that's fire. You're welcome for the idea. James Gunn, do it. Go direct that, and then put me in it because I want to be a voice actor. I could sit here and talk like this all day. It doesn't really matter if I'm just a guy sitting here talking to Batman. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? um, PlayStation released the black controller. Okay. Uh, again, that state of mid was mid, but Tides of Annihilation and Lost Souls aside, great. I did see that they were coming back with the. I guess they're doing another one, where they're supposed to reveal Ghost of Yote, Wolverine, and what was the other one? There was another one. There was one of the big IPs. I forgot what it was called, but when we get there, we'll remember it. Yeah, man, that's all I got so far today. Oh wait, nope, no, we got some anime news. A new Avatar series is coming out. Okay, Avatar New Havens. That's slated for 26 episodes. That's gonna be fire. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fire. If it's, I have to check to see if it's the same people. If it's the same directors in that, the creators, that'd be fire. Cause yeah, yeah, and it's supposed to take after. Is it after the events of the last Airbender or Korra, Legend of Korra? Speaking, Legend of Korra ended so poorly, bruh. Like they rushed through that fourth season, that little bit of fourth season. I have the whole disc set, and I rewatched it, and I was like, bro, I why did y'all do this? Like, they gave it the bleach treatment, but like for the show. Um, yeah, man, that's crazy work. Anywho, thank you for listening to me rant about a whole bunch of crap. And with that, I'm signing off. Now let me stop playing. Nah, man, look, I'm out of here. I'm done because I feel like it. Okay, so till next time, my wonderful and beautiful folks. Have a good time, good life. Enjoy your evening, day, afternoon, morning. I had to think about the other day, right? That's crazy. Anywho, with that, damn, that's good. Peace out.